last evening. You'll miss some really, really good content that I dropped. And I hope and pray you'll hit the notification bell so you can get all of the information of some hot, juicy, good content and some videos for you. For all those, my God, my people, brothers and sisters, kings and queens, all around the world, basically, that's on this righteous way of life. And not even those that's trying to just get their life together and who rely on the Creator each and every day to help them stay focused through this world of deception and chaos and confusion. Yes, I gave it up. I gave it up. I mean, I went in. I don't know where it came from, but it came from the Almighty. It came up from up above. So these are questions that's been going on for a long time in all scriptures, in all revelations, in all ways of life, Christian, Muslims and Jews. This any and everybody. There's not even that's not religious. They just ask this question: why is the Creator saying us and we? And as you dive deeper into it, a lot of people was associating with the angels when he say we, because we know that the angels was put into creation, right? But they don't create. They don't procreate and they don't create these angels. They have a purpose. They all have a purpose. They don't have free will. They just can't up and do whatever they want to do. This is actually true fact. They don't have free will. It's a purpose. Just like um, they have a soul, but their soul is not activated. They have a soul, but they don't have like an activation of free will. Okay, I get more into the angels about that, but the question that is proposed to all civilization: why is the Creator in biblical texts and in scriptures saying we and us? Why is he saying we and us? A lot of people associate with that with angels, and a lot of people associate that with other entities. There must be other entities that controls the sun and moon and stars, and controls the water, and controls people, and controls this and controls that. That's how people associate with that. Hola, hola, how you doing, baby B? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, a lot of people don't understand why is the Creator saying us and we, us and we, right? I don't speak English just a little. It's okay. Hola, hola. So, as we see and go on in scriptures and biblical scriptures, you what the Creator always come at mankind, come at mankind, come at mankind, right? Saying you wasn't there in the beginning when we created creation, or you wasn't there. He always come at people in certain scriptures and certain biblical texts. He comes at people saying that you wasn't there at all. You was not there in the beginning, right? What do he mean by that? What he mean by us and we? Mankind creation, right? There's two different forms of our very existence. I need for you to understand that there's two different forms of our existence. And a lot of people do not look at that. They may say that this is Noah's only one form. Is we attached to this and they're attached to this. There's two different forms of mankind, right? And when we become mankind is when we start to adapt and when we start to um, adapt the ways and actions of the creation of what the Creator created. Do you understand what I'm saying? When we start to adapt the creation, that's where we become mankind. Do you understand that? That's where you become mankind. When you start to adapt the ways and actions of creation, and that's where it becomes mankind, meaning that you become the lowest of the low. You become the lowest of the low, which you are created the highest of the high. This is why the Creator says in scriptures and biblical texts that He created man in the highest form of creation, right? Meaning us. There's a separation between us, right? There's the physical and there's the spiritual existence and form, which is actually the Creator. Do you understand that? We are His very life, the very essence, because He duplicated Himself. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? The only thing in creation that can procreate, right, on the highest scale is us. It's us. It's the human being. I need for you to understand this because you may not get it. What debates us is us being mankind. We are called creation. In different forms, He called us mankind. That is a term of disrespect that we have upon us. Do you understand that? You are mankind. You are my creation. Then another form, He said that I created you in the highest dignity, in the highest form, meaning that I gave and breathed into you the spirit, the ruh. And this what they translate it into. It's not a spirit. It's the ruh. It's the actually, right? No end and no beginning to the Creator. There's no end and there's no beginning. We are Him and He is us. There's no beginning and there's no end. Do you understand that? He duplicated us. And what makes us mankind is the physical form. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? So when He say us, He's talking about us. He's talking about us. He's talking about us in the future sense. Do you understand that? Because at the time, He told individuals, right? What He told them. What did He tell them? Come on, get in my comments if you know exactly what I'm talking about. What did He tell them? You wasn't there when I created creation. You wasn't there. You wasn't there. You know why you wasn't there? Because the Creator put blockage on you. You understand that? He put a barrier on you, the thoughts of understanding. The Creator. This roar is the actual life of Him. It cannot be destroyed. Right? There's no beginning and there's no end to it. Do you understand that? So when He said us, He's talking about us. He's talking about us. And there's a different form of us where He's talking about. Because when you reach a understanding, a higher understanding, then you can understand that we are one with Him. as we what? Procreate. We cannot create, we can procreate because he put this upon us. So I need for you to understand what he's saying when he say we and us. We in us. We in us is one. We in us is one. Is one being. What separate us from the creator, right, is this physical existence which he placed limitation upon us, which cloak us, which is mankind. You understand that? Which is mankind. People will not understand this, man. It will go over your head. It will go over your head because you don't have the capacity, right, to understand and break down what the creator actually mean when he says, when he talks about us and we. Us and we. The highest form of mankind is the spiritual form. We are right there with him. Right there. There's no difference. The only difference is that he put limitations on us. He gave us free will. He gave us all these faculties that he has. All the faculties that he has, we have it. But there's limitations upon it. Do you understand that? There's no non-existence. There's no beginning and there's no end to existence. Do you understand that? There's always been existence. Non-existent and non-belief came in later on. It was indoctrinated upon us. Belief is always belief. Belief is always belief. So what he did, actually did, right? He duplicated himself, right? And created mankind through this physical world of the earth, which, right, we are called mankind. But reality, who are we? We are one with the creator and the creator is one with us. We are the ruh, the ruh, the ruh. No, I mean, excuse me. Yeah. We are the ruh, actually. Because we can transform our spirit outside of our body. Our body become decayed. It can become decayed. And your spirit is there, which cannot be destroyed. Do you understand that? But he put limitation upon. After duplicating himself, he put limitation on. So when he's talking about we and us, he's actually talking about himself. He unveiled some of the mysteries to the messengers and actually taught them the keys and the mystery of life, of existence, of what? No beginning, no end. Yes. I know it's not going to make sense, but later on in life, when you embark on something, when you gain a lot of knowledge, and when you become more of a spiritual being, then you would see and actually see what I'm talking about. Because we are the only ones in creation that procreate, that can bring things and will things into existence. Do you understand that? We procreate. We procreate on the highest form. And those that have knowledge and understanding get it, what the Creator says. There is no other God, and there is no other entity, and there's no other being like him. He's one. That's it. There's no other deity that's controlling the earth and the water and the trees and the birds and bees, because they'd be up there fighting. Saying that, no, I got this part, I got that part, I got this part. No. When he's talking about us and we, he's talking about the oneness of the Creator, the existence. There was never no non-existence. There was always existence. Non-existence came about with this entity in mankind trying to figure the mysteries out. So they said, yo, it's non-existence. Because their capacity of understanding cannot adapt the ways of the mysteries and the mystic ways of the creator and the keys of the unseen. This is actually true fact. They won't be able to understand it. It will blow their mind. That's right. So when he says us and we, he's talking about us. He's talking about us. Not the human part, right? Not the mankind part. He's not talking about the mankind part. He's talking about the spiritual part, which is a part of him, which he gave access to procreate with certain things that he did not give us access to, right? When he, what? Brought existence into existence, life into life, time upon time. He blocked that from us. Do you understand that? He blocked that from us. He did. If he didn't block that from us, we wouldn't know. We wouldn't know, yes. But everybody can have access to that secret existence, to that secret life, to that secret cycle of existence. You understand? I know this is going way over your head, but this is why he said we and us. Because take away the physical form, right? It would just be him. It would just be him. He duplicated himself by creating us. So this is why he said us, us. You wasn't there in the beginning when I created creation. Actually, in the term which you can understand in the beginning, there's no beginning and there's no end. There's only time, which he created. He created time. And he said with him is a record of everything in creation, right? Of creation. There's a record. There's a record that's already written, that he already wrote. Yes. This is why he said, right, in scriptures, he said that of the ruh, you have little knowledge of it, mankind. Little knowledge of it, mankind. You have little knowledge of the ruh, meaning him. The ruh is him and he is the ruh. You cannot destroy that. That's that spirit. You cannot destroy that life. It has no beginning, it has no end. It's part of him. That's what he's talking about. That's what he's saying. That's why I said that I don't know how he did it, but he did it. He duplicated himself and created us. This is why it says us and we. Because without the physical form, right? And without putting limitations upon us, we are actually him. Yes, we are actually him. But he put limitations upon us. So we won't have access to him like that, basically. To know his very essence, to know his moves, and to know how he look in certain things. That's why he did that. This is a rare information that you're not going to get nowhere. You're not going to get this anywhere, and you never heard this nowhere from nobody. This is actually coming from the scriptures. These are in the scriptures. They coexist in the scriptures. Actually, yes. This is not disbelief. This is not nothing. This is bringing the form of belief and the form of the creator to the forefront, as it should be in the forefront of belief, belief, belief. There never was no non-belief. There never was no non-existence. That came about later on. That was taught. That's right. This is actually true fact. It was always belief. There was always what? No end and no beginning to existence. Existence always been here. It always been here. He just put certain barriers and cloaked certain things. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do it. Why he did it? That's that's a question of mystery that's upon us. He blocked that from us. He blocked it. Even though he duplicated himself, we duplicated we, him, us. Yeah, he blocked it. You don't have access to that unless he allow you to. Unless he allow you to. And then after that, you cannot be upon this earth anymore. After knowing these certain things, you cannot be here no more. You on another level. You on another level. You cannot be here no more. After breaking down the very essence of existence, of no beginning, no end, you cannot be here no more. He has to take you. So that is what he mean by us and we. Us and we. He's not talking about no other deeds. He's not talking about the angels. He's not talking about nothing else. He's actually talking about us. Do you understand that? Mankind. He's saying mankind do not know. And what makes us mankind is dumb, deaf, and blind in the ignorance. And what makes us have godly like abilities and have the intelligence and understanding like him, then we would know the mysteries of the understanding, the mysteries and the keys of the unseen world. Because we could get there if he allowed you to. You see the separation? You see the separation? And what makes us mankind is the eating and the drinking and the resting and going to this and doing that. These certain things that is plagued upon us, which he created time that he exists outside of that. Yes, to keep you in check. So you think you can't get big headed like most people do. They do after learning these certain things, and you had people that was very worse than I am, and that was very in tune. He destroyed them because they actually challenged him and went against him because they knew and actually knew that we was him and he was us. That's true. That's true. And they use certain arts and certain ways and actions to challenge him. This is actually true fact. Yes. This what makes you a human being. That's what makes you a human being. But we could transcend and go beyond a human being. And when you do that, you no longer need to be here because now you are in the godly like state and you are him and you are one with him and he's one with you. You just go back to the original form of this existence. That's right. You just go back in that. This is deep, man. Yo, he is very beautiful and very deep. I just want to drop that on you and tell you about that. And I wasn't going crazy on this. I took my time with this topic because it's really important and you really need to know about this. The difference between mankind and the difference between godly like abilities and becoming the oneness with the creator. Because we have the ability to become one with him. That is actually true fact. Because who did it? Enoch did it, became one with the creator. He became one with him. He's him. A piece. You are a piece of the creator. He duplicated himself. I'm telling you, this is exactly what he did. He duplicated himself. So you have the ability to transcend beyond mankind. You're the only being that has that ability. Now you see why this entity hates you so much? This is why he told Adam, he is jealous. The creator is jealous of you. He don't want you to take his throne and kill him. It was a big campaign going on up there. It was more deeper than what you're understanding. through the biblical text. Trust you me. And when you become one with him, that's it. Yup. Didn't you know that he gave Jesus alayhi salam certain abilities? He gave Moses certain abilities. He gave all these prophets certain abilities. So that means he opened up. That means that you have access. That means that you have these access with his permission. You are him and he is you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. So this is why he know everything about you, because you are him and he is you. This is why he say we. You just don't know. You was there. You was there because you got no beginning or end. Do you understand? There's no beginning and end to you. Do you understand this? I need you to understand this, because a lot of brothers don't understand. A lot of Muslims don't understand this, and a lot of people don't understand this from a biblical text. We've been reading this stuff all wrong and getting the wrong idea and interpret it in the wrong different type of way. And what I'm saying is actually true facts coming from a spiritual realm. And I'm Muslim. I am Muslim. That's right. I am Muslim. But I know enough and understand what the Creator is talking about in scriptures, in these biblical texts that he sent down. And as we know, there was more revelations that were sent down. It wasn't just, the Torah, the Injil, meaning the Torah, the Bible, the songs of David. All of these. You have prophets and messengers that had scriptures. Enoch had a book. That's a scripture that was sent down to him. These people had scriptures. They had scriptures that came to them. Yes, it's actually true fact. So we got to stop spreading falsehood and misconception. The reason why you spreading falsehood and misconceptions because you have no capacity, you have no understanding to understand the keys and secrets of the unseen world. So you come up with things to lead people down a very, very dark path, whoever you are. You want to challenge me? Come on, challenge me. Come in my comments, whoever you are. And I'm putting this forth to anybody. Anybody. Because I've been here for a very, very, very long time. And I uphold the oneness of the Creator, the Alpha Omega. That's right. He begets not, nor is he begotten. There's nothing on like onto him. It's an actual true fact. There's only one. That's it. I do not associate in partners with him at all. This is all facts, and I uphold that. So the things that I'm seeing, right, is it's not the opposite. It's actually adding, not adding, but it's also revealing and also coming with understanding, so you can understand it from a spiritual realm. So most people don't understand. So this is why I'm here to a lot of things that's been blocked upon our mind, a lot of things that have been falsified and preached amongst all of these ways of life. I come to bring the truth. Now it's based on belief and non-belief, straight up like that. Whether you believe what I'm saying or don't believe what I'm saying, that's on you. But what I'm saying is actually true facts. That's right. He's the Alpha Omega. He can do anything he want to do. Like he duplicated himself, which created us. And what put us as mankind, he don't offer, and through the scriptures, he don't always call us mankind. Only when we do disrespectful things, we become mankind. Do you understand that? We become mankind. We become mankind. But when we do acts of a higher form of mankind, then we are talked about as above the angels. That means that we are right there with the Creator. We neck and neck with him. We are him and he's us. So I need for you to understand that and take your time out and just look at things for what it is. Just look into the sky. When you on your bed or when you outside, put a sheet down, look up to the sky and think, what is all the purpose of this? I already know the purpose of this. I already know it. I've been mastered this. I've been master it. I mastered it. So this is why I'm coming to you to bring it to you. This information is very heavy. I'm supposed to get paid for this information. My channel supposed to be going up, but being that I speak the truth from a sense where people don't understand, it's not being promoted, it's not being shared. So I get little views. This is actual true facts. Yes. So this is the understanding of why he say we and us. He's talking about us. He's talking about the oneness. Us. We are one with him. Once we use our God-given faculties, we become one with him. We walk with him. We become him. Yes. Because we are him and he is us. The same. Peace, y'all. Peace.